telling you today, though, it's going to be one of those days where safety on the roads for sure, because we've got an impact today.
Of course, yeah. So anytime you see flooded roadways, you don't want to drive through them. You never know if there's a road under there or not, or how much rainfall there is in that flooded road. Now, we could see some localized flooding today. Not everyone is going to see rainfall or heavy rain, but for some, underneath some of those heavier downpours, we could pick up a quick 2 to 3 inches of precipitation or even 3 to 5 inches of rainfall, which will lead to some localized flooding. So we're just going to be watching that potential across central Florida today. But for the most part, it's going to be very, very isolated. But again, underneath some of those heavier downpours, we could see about 2 to 3 inches of precipitation, some of us even 3 to 5 inches of rainfall. And the reason why we have a little bit more rain today is just because of this area of low pressure that's centered right over the Georgia and Florida state line. That's going to continue to slowly move towards the Gulf today, crossing over the peninsula of Florida, which will help to elevate our rain chances. Now, this morning, maybe 1 or 2 isolated showers, but that better chance for rainfall will be this afternoon and this evening. We may get 1 or 2 pop-up showers along coastal Flagler County, Volusia County this afternoon, but most of that rainfall today should develop west of I-95 by 4:30, 5 o'clock. We're to track scattered rain, a couple of thunderstorms, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, scattered thunderstorms, especially here in the metro and our I-75 locations. Most of that should clear out by about 9, 10 o'clock. Maybe just 1 or 2 isolated showers lingering. By midnight, though, everyone is dry as that area of low pressure moves into the Gulf and pulls away from central Florida. Now, today we are looking at high temperatures into the upper 80s and low 90s. Then later on tonight, that area of low pressure moves into the Gulf, continues to pull away from Florida. And even though it's pulling away from Florida, it still keeps our rain chances on the elevated side tomorrow. We are talking about a 60% coverage of rainfall. But in terms of what we can expect tomorrow in central Florida, not the flooding potential like we have today. That's going to be focused in the panhandle of Florida, throughout the northern Gulf Coast, all the way over to Louisiana. And then on Friday, it's going to be for parts of the panhandle of Florida through the northern Gulf Coast and down to the Texas Gulf Coast. So we just here in central Florida have 1 more day of that flooding potential. But then looking ahead to Thursday, that's not really on the higher side, though we'll still have some high rain chances up to about a 60% coverage. Friday falling down to 50%. And then on Saturday, it's a 10% chance of rainfall. So good news is for your weekend, we're not going to be dealing with a lot of rain, so you can enjoy that sunshine. Bad news is it's going to be hot. 96 Saturday and on Sunday. Monday, just a few isolated showers with a high of 95. Mid-90s continue into Tuesday with scattered rain, a couple of thunderstorms.